Hi, my name is Chandler Diedrich, and this is my speech outline note card. And then these are the audience members. And this is speech one, a date that will live in infamy. What does a Galveston hurricane, the formation of the National Park Service, Galileo presenting his invention, the telescope, and my birthday all have in common? They all happen on August 25th, an important date in history. They also impacted many lives, and some of these events may have even impacted yours. On a state level, in 1915, the Galveston hurricane was a deadly and costly one in Texas history. On a national level, the formation of the National Park Service in 1916 provided the U.S. with a way for its government to preserve and care for its national parks. On the worldwide scale, the presentation of the telescope by Galileo Galilei in 1609 gave us a way to look at our universe and learn more things about it and discover many things. So, you may be asking, how have these impacted you? Well, let's take a closer look into some of these events. While my birth may have impacted my friends and family, the Galveston hurricane of 1915, according to the special collections at the University of Houston Libraries, killed 275 people. But the pain was not over for the remaining people alive. According to Rex Frazier, an engineer sent to take photos of the damages and to collect damage data, $50 million in damages had amounted. The seawall, if it hadn't been for the seawall built after the 1900 hurricane, according to the NOAA deadliest hurricanes that had killed 8,000 people, the damages and the lives lost could have been a lot worse. Next, even though the Galveston hurricane impacted many people, it only impacted the state of Texas. But this next event impacted an entire nation. The formation of the National Park Service by the U.S. Department of the Interior in 1916 gave the U.S. a way to care and preserve for its 58 national parks. Some of the popular parks that you may have visited could be the Yellowstone National Park, Yosemite National Park, and the Grand Canyon. It takes a lot of work to take care of a national park. According to NPS.gov, the National Park Service is made up of 221,000 men and women volunteers, and they have over 22,000 professionals. And these men and women work to help us to be able to enjoy these parks for generations to come, and also enjoy things like camping, landscapes, wildlife, and the history. But the biggest impact of all is something that impacts the entire world. This next event did just that. The Italian astronomer Galileo changed the world with his invention of the telescope. In 1609, he presented it to lawmakers. According to the Journal for the History of Astronomy, Galileo at first did not want to make any astronomical discoveries with his telescope. But as he realized the potential for his new invention, he started to make improvements to the machine. Then, in December 1609, just a few months after the first reveal, Galileo saw the moon through the telescope and made a very important discovery. Now the telescope today is used to make more discoveries about our solar system and the universe we live in. As you can see, some of these events may have impacted you even though you didn't realize it before. All these events have had a strong impact on many people's lives and maybe even yours. So some friends and family may focus on my birth as being the most important thing that happened on August 25th, but others may see one of these events as being the most important or memorable. Even though these events happened in different times and different years, they all have something in common. They all happened on August 25th.